Houston Real Estate Radio starts right now.
Welcome back to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm Shana Register, and today we are broadcasting from the 11th Annual Woodlands Spring Home and Garden Show. Lots of activity going on out here today. There's so many vendors. Come on out and see us. We are at the broadcast booth right after you walk through the main lobby. Come on through. We're in the lobby right outside the show. So lots of exciting things going on out here today. And this show is sponsored by The Perfect Light. You can visit them at theperfectlight.com. So our next guest on the show is Sheila Kramer. So thanks for joining me. I know your booth is very, very busy, so I'm glad you had time to come by. She is the founder and owner of Builder Network, or Owner Builder Network. So a lot of people, not everybody builds a custom home to begin with. A lot of people go and buy homes that are already built or resell homes. So they're not necessarily familiar with the process or the product that what you're doing. So tell us from the beginning, what is Owner Builder Network?
Owner Builder Network is a team of experts helping our customers to build their own custom homes. Most people know what they want, but they don't know how to achieve it. They don't know what it's going to cost. They don't know what it's going to qualify for. They don't know if architecturally, if it'll even work out, especially when you're starting to do one-story and large open span homes and things like that. We have designers. We have architects, we have engineers, we have everything that is involved as far as building a home. The company was founded in 1997, and what we do is we sit down with our customers for free to bring some ideas in of what it is that they're wanting to build, or even if they have a full set of plans. Some of our people are prepared that much. And we sit down and we're going to say, okay, since we handle the construction loan and the permanent loan also, where do you want to keep your house payments at? If it's a cash deal, what is your total dollar amount that you're wanting to invest into this? Take a look at their ideas, and we can say, okay, this house in today's market, what our customers are bringing it in for is about this much money per square foot, and then we'll calculate how much it is. If you don't have land, we can then say, okay, when you're looking for land, and we also have realtors that will help you do that also, we need to keep your land prices, say, between $30,000 and $50,000. So that way you're not getting frustrated dealing with a realtor looking at tons of land. We're going to give them more of a fine-tuned idea of what you want to do. We have an extensive list of subcontractors and suppliers that work with our customer at a volume builder's discount. There is actually an agreement that they go into with us, and that is that they have to offer you a volume builder's discount. And we check into them. We find out if they have to be licensed or insured by the state. We make sure that we have that on file, and every year when they renew, they're not going to bid or work with our customers unless we have that on file. You're going to always know where they came from, how long the business has been in service, and if they're supplying materials to you, if they're in record of good standing. We actually do checks on the people and make sure you know who they are and what they're doing, because it's our reputation with the banks and the financing and with our customers. If there's any issues, it makes not only our customers' lives a little bit more miserable, but we're there working it out too. So we want to make sure that they're dealing with reliable people. And what we do is we coordinate with the customers to build the house. That may sound like it's a really hard thing to do, but the hard stuff we do the budgeting, we do the checking into the references, we do the financing for it, we help getting the plan designed and everything. And then the other thing that we do is while the house is under construction, we start doing site visits about every 2 weeks. If there's nothing that's gone in, a permit delay or weather delay, of course there's no need for us to go out there, but we do written reports, we take pictures of the house, any helpful notes. We're always watching the time frame because you have a year construction loan, and we're always watching the budget too for the customers. The beautiful part about it is almost always, and I used to be able to always say always, but almost always, because we had a hit in the market and we had a lot of foreclosures that hit, which drove values down quite a bit. But almost always we have customers that have instant equity to the day that they move in. For instance, we have a customer that is moved into his house last year, and he's a realtor and knows a lot of people that are in the business. He ended up using almost every one of our contractors. He used an air conditioning company on the side. He closed into his house for just the house, not the land, for $77.24 a square foot. When it was done, is how much he had invested into it. Custom cabinets, granite countertops, 100% brick, beautiful home. With him being a realtor, he had it appraised at the end too, and it appraised just the house for $124 a square foot. So not only did he have pride of doing it himself as far as working and talking to the contractors and getting what he wanted in that house, but he also had instant equity the day that he moved in.
Well, one of the things that I really like is, when you work with a general contractor to build a house, they are working on constructing the house. And they point you in the right direction of where to go pick out everything, but they are concerned with building the house. They're not concerned with your finances. They're not concerned with the location you pick. I mean, they just build the house. So you really tie it all together. And
that's
I
a
like
good
that.
point. And yes, we do. I mean, you can't get any more custom than what we do for you. You don't have to only use our subs and suppliers. We don't get any kickbacks on labor and materials, which is something that builders do. They not only make their profit off of what they do it, but every time you buy any materials or labor, they're actually getting a percentage back from that contractor. We don't do that. So, and it's not to say that's a bad thing. It's just something that has happened for years. So we have many plumbers and electricians and framers that have been on our list or know people, and they say, look, I'm ready to build my own home. I want to do my own framing. I'm a framer. Or I want to do my own plumbing. I am. I need help with the financing. I need help with the designing, and I don't know all of the places to get the materials and everything else.
Right.
And we help them. We've even done houses for superintendents for builders before, because they wouldn't let them build outside of their subdivision and things like that. And we've got houses all the way from in the Houston area, all the way from the Brenham area, all the way down to Galveston.
So you build all over Texas.
Yes, we build all over Texas. We have an office in Dallas. We have an office in Fort Worth. We also have an office in San Antonio, an office in Victoria, and then the office in Houston that handles all of Houston too.
Owner Builder Network. When did you found the company?
In 1997.
Okay, and so you've had a lot of great success since then.
Yes, we're very, very, very proud. The main thing is we truly let the customers be in control of what's going on.
When you founded the company, what was your motivation for doing that? Did you see that there was a lack of something in the market? Was it something that you kind of felt like other people were doing wrong that you could do better? What was your motivation to start all this?
That's an awesome question. I've been in the building business for close to 30 years now, and have done home shows ever since I've been in the Houston area. And I don't know how many times I'd have somebody walk up to me and go, I want to build it myself. They had hired a builder and felt that they were at the job site more than the builder was. They didn't have any control. The builder walked off with their money, and because they're writing the checks. And with our program, we set that construction loan up where our customers are paying the subs and suppliers. So when that house is finished, if they go in for a $250,000 loan, they've only spent $210,000. That's all they take their permanent loan out for. So, where the builder would keep that otherwise. And I was constantly hearing, I want to do it myself. I want to do it myself. And a lot of horror stories. And I've got 4 kids. I'm a mother and whatever. And it's sad, because this is the biggest decision that most people make.
Right.
And is their hopes and their dreams. I mean, it's the great American dream. And so one day I said, what are we missing out of the market? And I got with several of our banks and contractors, and I said, I've got this idea, let's see how it goes. And I will have to say 70% of everybody goes, that's not going to work. They're not going to know what they're going to do. They can't pay their own bills. And I said, well, if they can keep a checkbook, balance their schedules, get kids to school on time and stuff, why can't they do this? Why would they want to rob money from their own vested interest in the first place? They just don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting concept, and I can see that a lot of people have been very successful using it. So I really like that. So I hope that you have great success here at the show. I know you're really busy. What booth are you at?
When you first walk in, we're on the very first row on the right-hand side. I don't remember what booth it is, but we're right there. You'll see it's Owner Builder Network. And once again, we're a team of experts helping people to build their own homes and let you have the control that you need.
Owner Builder Network. Do y'all have a website?
Yes, ownerbuildernetwork.com.
All right, very good. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. If you have a real estate question, give us a call over at 281-882-8088.
And do you want me to give them our phone number also? We're here in the Houston area.
Sure.
It's 281-356-9050. That's 281-356-9050. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. you.